Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to tune your ukulele. So if you're new to the instrument, it's really important that you learn to tune the strings before each time you practice. Here are the string names. Okay, so from the string closest to you, this is G, C, E, and then the one furthest from you, A. Okay, so we can sing it. G, C, E, A. One more time. G, C, E, A. So some people say, my dog has fleas. I've never heard that song before, but that might be a reference for you. Okay, so if you've never had any musical training before, it's going to take your ear a while to get used to what that sounds like. In that case, you should get an electronic tuner. They all kind of work the same way. This one's called a Snark. I like it because it's red and it actually is quite accurate. And it has this swivel neck, which makes it easier to see. So they all work the same way. As you pluck the string, it hears the vibration of your string, and then it'll show you on a dial, right? If you're close, we want this one to be G. Yeah, so I'll try to show you guys this. Where am I? Okay, I'll try to show you this one. Here we go. So if we have G, good, that's what we want. We want it in the middle in green. All right, so you can see when I pluck the string, it recognizes what string it is and it tries to, you want to tune it to the middle where it's green. So if it's to the left of G, then it's flat, and that means you need to make it tighter. And if it's to the right of G, that means it's sharp and you want to make it looser. Okay, so how do you figure out what's tight or loose? All right, so you pluck your string. Okay, some people they're like this. You don't need to do that. You just need to pluck once, let it register, yeah, see where it's lying. Okay, so I'm going to purposefully tune mine out of tune. So let's see, let's loosen it a lot, okay? Okay, right now mine says F sharp. F sharp is below G, right? Okay, so that means I have to go tighter, which means I turn my peg, follow the string to the peg, turn my peg away from me. Turn it a little more. You could do like a quarter turn, half turn, just depending on how far you are. Right now I'm just like a few ticks from the middle. So I'm gonna turn it a little bit. Yeah, away from me. So if you're looking at the peg from above, it's counterclockwise. All right. Okay, let's look at the next string. Okay, remember what it should be? It should be C with G, C, E, A. Okay, so on the C. Okay, now let's make the C too tight. Okay, so right now it says C sharp. All right, so a lot of beginning students might not know that if there's a little pound sign next to your letter, it's not the same as the letter, right? So C sharp is a different key than C. So if there's a little pound sign there, that means you're too high, the string is too tight, so you need to loosen it. So I'm at C sharp, I have to loosen it, right? So that means I turn the peg towards me, clockwise. Okay, I'm in the yellow range, which is better than the red range. Now I'm almost in the green. There, now I'm in the green. Okay, so it's just getting used to turning those pegs and learning how much you need to turn them. All right, so those are the top two strings, G and C. They work the same way in terms of turning the pegs away from you to tighten and towards you to loosen. Now the bottom strings, now we have E. Okay, so let's loosen that one. Okay, so right now I'm at D sharp, which is below E, okay? So I'm gonna follow that string, right? If you're watching, you follow that string all the way to your peg. It's the one furthest away from you, right? And so The bottom strings work differently. I mean, really, if you look at them from the side, they work the same. You basically turn it tighter to get it closer to the E. So you're turning it towards you. And so the more you practice turning it and understanding which way is tight and which way is loose, the easier it'll be to tune. Okay, so now I'm back to E. Now let's do the A string. Okay, so let's be too tight with the A string. So I'm going to turn it towards me. Okay, it says A sharp right now. Sharp is tight. So we're going to loosen on this bottom two strings. We're going to turn the peg away to loosen. Okay. All right, I'm a few ticks above. Loosen a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. So I highly recommend getting an electronic tuner. A reason is because it works by vibration, and so you can use like free tuners that are online or on your phone app, but then that requires that you're in a quiet room. So with the vibration tuner, you clip it on, and it's reading the vibrations straight from your uke, and it can ignore the rest of the sounds in the room. Okay, that A's a little flat. There we go. I guess that's it. G, C, E, A. Remember that you should tune your uke before every time you practice. And the strings, especially if you have a new uke, they need to stretch into place. And once they kind of stretch and find their tuning, then your uke should hold its tune from practice to practice. But in the beginning, you might need to tune it several times, even while you're practicing. So just be ready for that. Okay, well, tune your uke and happy practicing. See ya.